Well, good day, everybody. Glad you could join me today. Today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about a recent purchase. And I thought while I was talking to you, I would make myself a very small tri-stick. I'll do a couple of small cuts in here, the L-notch, 7-notch, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, I probably have room for maybe 5, 6 notches, and then we'll make a deadfall or something like that. So anyways, I figured this was a good size to put this knife through its paces. So again, thanks for tuning in. Right now you might hear some traffic. It's been very, very busy this evening. This is the third attempt on making this video between the vehicles, motorcycles, dirt bikes, quads, side-by-side. It was the first beautiful day out today, and believe me, everybody's outside the house. So let's do a little feather sticking, a little carving, and let's see how this knife performs. This is going to be pretty heavy to move around, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit, and then I'll get right back to you. I figured maybe let's give this a try. So convex edge, okay, beautiful little blade, 7 1/4 inches long, all right, 185 millimeters, and very sharp. She just has no problem whatsoever taking off this wood, I'll tell you. There you go. When I go rabbit hunting there tomorrow, if I see them in my garden again, this is what I'm going to use. But yeah, so as far as the blade goes, she's very sharp. He uses this is all hand forged. I guess it'd be like stock removal, because what he does is he has big saw blades. He told me that they're all antique blades. This is 5/32 of an inch thick, very high carbon, very old blades, and this is what it looks like up close. I just like the way it looks. Like I said the other day in my other video, it had that kukri type feel to it, that look. When I seen a picture of it, I said, you know what? I just have to get myself one. Very nice. So that's FK Knives. There's his mark right there. Again, brass, stag antler, antique saw blades that he uses for his work. High carbon. Very nice. So as far as carving, it has no problem, that's for sure. If you want to make notches, you know, you just got to be very careful, because one slip, she bites you, you got a nasty on. But I like the feel of it, you know. She's a little hefty. She's what, about 413 grams, 14.5 ounces. Got a little weight to it. Kukri's the same thing, you know what I mean? But you need the weight if you're going to do heavy chopping. But yeah, she's a very, very nice knife. I like the way she works. She cuts. Doesn't take much effort, that's for sure. Not much at all. Very easy to work the blade. Even though it's 7¼ inches, you know what I mean? It still works nice. Very very easy to handle. I know you guys all know what your notches look like and whatnot, but it's got no problems, you know what I mean? It's easy to manipulate. It's got a pretty good balance to it. It's a little blade heavy, but I don't mind that. You get used to that, right? So if you want to check it out, this one here, which is one of his big knives, I paid $135 US for it, which for me, for this quality, great craftsmanship, and like I said, even his brass work, he does that himself. That's all hand forged by himself. Like that's a beautiful little knife. Well, 7-inch blade, right? BK7, same idea. But if you're interested, you should check him out. I'll put his Facebook page down in the bottom, and he does a lot of knives for a lot of people, and like I said, very, very, very reasonable. You just can't go wrong. He's from South Central Missouri, so for me to have this shipped to Canada, he charged me what was it? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 20. I think it was only 22 US to have that shipped to Canada. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. But like, very, very sharp. Very, very, very easy to handle. I like it. And like the convex head, you know, it just does such nice work. Like, I know it's not a Scandi or nothing like that, but man, oh man, she carves very, very well. Very well. Let's do a couple other type of notches here. So anyways, the handle is 5 inches. Okay, 5 inches long. 12 and a quarter overall. Right here, belly of the blade, and then right here. Okay, so right here it's 1 3/8 inches. Right here, what do I got? 1 3/4 inches right here. So that's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. She really likes to blow that wood apart, that's for sure. But that's okay. I love that edge. Great edge on it. So right now we're finally getting nice weather here in Northern Ontario. Finally. Last couple nights though it's been dropping down to 10 degrees Celsius, which is still fairly cool. What's that, 40, 47, 48 maybe in Fahrenheit. So still cool enough. But my garden's sure taken off. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'll be putting out a video on that. But my plants tripled in size. A few days ago, I only had a couple of flowers on my tomatoes, and now I got tomatoes, green tomatoes, that are like this. I got zucchinis about this big around, that long, where a few days ago they were just little itty bitty stuff and real skinny. The my beans, full of flowers, lots of beans, and now we got a train coming by. I don't mind the sound of a train, but if it gets too loud, I'll just pause you for a bit. Okay, so we passed my crossing here. There's only one more, but it's a ways off, so we'll continue. Oh, let's take a sip of my tea first. Put that aside. So anyways, just to continue on. A lot of people out there, they seem to be focused on the Scandi grinds, you know, for bushcraft and whatnot. I agree. Like, you know, full flats, very good for butchering, for meat, woodwork, that too. Hollow grind, a kitchen knife, carbon meat, great stuff, right? And then like a Scandi, everyone does the Scandi for bushcraft and this and that, but the convex, I'm telling you, don't overlook that for bushcraft, my friend. That's a nice grind. You can get a lot of work done with that. A lot of work. So you can see it is a 7-inch blade, but pot hanger, okay, no problem. You want to sit that there and put your bale through here, hang her up. Hey, didn't take long to use this blade right here to carve them notches. Don't take long at all. Yeah, a lot of people do like the Scandi, but the convex, you won't go wrong. There's no doubt about that. Five 32nd inch thickness. Got a nice thickness on it. When you're pushing with your thumb, I don't really feel, even though it's a 90-degree spine, it's got a sharp edge, but not on top when you're pushing with your thumb, eh? So it feels good. You're not going to get fatigue in working this knife. I have no problem right now. Like, I push with it, I set her up, use my thumb, do a rock and roll, there you go, and go with the tip. Carves great, man. See, when you visit the knife world, you got to give a lot of young people, when I mean young people, I mean young starters, you know, because it's never too old to start a new craft. But you got to give them a try and check out their YouTube channels, Facebook channels. See, where I live right here, just a couple hundred yards this side of me, a couple hundred yards that side of me there, goes to some major trails in the bush, and lots of dirt bikes, lots of quads, side by sides, all day long. And it's been nice for it. I don't blame them, you know, I don't blame them at all. So carving though, this is great. Putting a lot of pressure on it. This is a nice sharp knife. Like Francis did an excellent job. He told me, he says, I'll be sending it to you sharp. I said, yeah, not a problem. But like, she carves pretty good, pretty decent, you know. So yeah, I got no problem with this, that's for sure. And carving, making tent pegs, working with traps, you know. Yeah, that's a big knife, but as you can see, if you're doing small stuff like this, I can't see why you can't use that for a trigger trap. Like, I know it's a bigger knife, I know it's heavy, but you're not making a whole bunch of trigger traps in one shot, right? So this knife here would do that no problem. But yeah, she sure takes out the wood, that's for sure. There's no use me trying to do a lot of like heavy batoning and stuff like that, because this would just explode the wood, I can guarantee you that. But I'm doing a lot of, there's a couple of rabbits right there. I'm making this for you. Stay away from my garden. There he is. Anyways, that's only one of four. So if he's around the yard right now, I'm very sure the other three are not too far behind. So yeah. So anyways, car's great. I got no problem using this. Well, here, let me take the sharp end off of this there. I don't want my grandson comes around quite a bit. Got that, no problem. So there you go, no problem. But yeah, I just wanted to take the tip off because my grandson comes and plays around here. I just don't want him to hurt himself whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna leave his link. Okay, I'll leave his link down below. Go check him out. He's got all kinds of different types of blades. There's lots of blades he's got. There's lots of blades he has. Just go give him a shot. All right. I like this thing. Very nice knife. Feels good in the hand. 5-inch handle, like I said the other day. Okay, that's 5 inches. Perfect. All right. So when I do a fist right across my right across here, it's 4 3/8, so that fits nice in there. Very nice blade, Francis. Good work, man. Yes, she cuts. You did say it was going to be sharp, and I'm telling you, she's nice and sharp. Checking out the edge. You got a nice polish on it. But I've been using it. Very nice edge. Doesn't even look like it was used. And like I said, I've been playing with this all day. So anyways, this is a nice knife. So anyways, I'll leave all the information down below. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the bush. Take care. Bye now.